We want revolution.
Bookmarklets on standby.
Log online, fan page loaded and ready.
Player stats, loaded. Health check, go.
Weapons check. Eyes check, complete.
We have launched for the Informant podcast in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Informant Podcast, your new source for information regarding Mafia wars from Zynga. Pistol Pete from Stockholm.
Live long and prosper.
And tonight I have with me Mig, Chainsaw Chester, Jana, Mig, Death by Gucci, and Jennifer, the Mafia Wars Loot Lady. So, hey guys, what's going on?
Lots of good stuff.
Nothing's happened in Mafia Wars in like 2 weeks.
For us, we
There's
kind
a
of
lot
took
of behind-the-scenes stuff
we-
going on.
we took a nice break for the Super Bowl, and then
Yeah, it
I'm
was-
hoping everybody got a chance to listen to the outtakes and enjoyed them.
Yes.
Yeah, we did sound pretty goofy.
Sorry, people. It was all in good fun.
And I know there were worse ones you could have aired.
Oh, there
Yes.
were.
So you were all saved from our real bloopers.
Yeah, those were the mild ones.
Exactly. What's going on with you, Pete?
Well, I guess I'm just gonna get right into some Mafia War stuff that's
Oh.
going on with me because big news this last week. A lot of people are wondering who's going to be part of that player advisory committee.
Right.
And 2 thumbs up, I'm going to San Francisco.
All right, I'll be
I
there
was-
too.
What
I
are you going to
was-
San Francisco for?
The player advisory committee,
Yes.
The pack?
the pack.
The
That's
pack.
what they're calling it.
Well, I may just see you there.
I may
All
just
right.
see you there too.
So I think all of us got an invite then.
Yes.
Well, I think the good part about, I mean, from my personal perspective, I'm relatively shocked that they picked me because, I mean, comes as no surprise, but, we write scripts. But I think that,
You do?
Yeah, surprising, isn't it?
Don't tell anybody.
That's right. It's a big
He's
secret.
gonna get booted.
But,
That's
here's the interesting thing about it for me is I think it's a great opportunity for us at least to plead the case of what we do and why we do it. I think that now being able to meet people at Zynga face to face and making that pitch of, here's the reason why we do what we do at Stockholm, might make some inroads to people understanding what we really do. Because I think, a lot of people just think the scripts, oh, you guys cheat, you guys help the loot farmers loot and all this other stuff. And quite frankly, there's way too many other scripts out there that would do what true loot farmers and whatever else would really want to be able to do with scripts. That's not what we're about. And I think getting that opportunity to sit down and talk about what we enjoy about the game and, even beyond scripts. I think every one of us here at the Informant Podcast all have different aspects of the game and the way we play it and what we like about it and what we don't like about it. We share our feelings on certain parts of the game as far as, things that should change and obviously some of them are being heard. And I think that's great. I think we get to be a voice for the people that, play this game with us. And I think this is a great opportunity. I'm really glad Zynga stepped up to do something like this.
I am too. I agree. This is going to
And
be a lot
I
of
think
fun.
between all of us, we have a good communication with many different types of players in the community.
Mhm.
And I think we'll do a good job of representing.
So what's going on in Stockholm this week, Pete?
Well, in Stockholm, I'm going to talk about something we're planning for. There's actually been a new bookmarklet that was released this week called the Checklist Server that actually ties to Facebook as an application and then allows your settings on your checklist to travel with you no matter where you play the game. So as long as you've got access to the bookmarklet for your checklist, you can actually open it up on different machines and your checklist will travel with you with the settings you had at the last place. So that's kind of cool. The big thing that we're planning for, and I'm going to kind of allude to it a little bit, is now that we've got, Martin, Ike, and I are all Team Stockholm, we're moving towards centralizing all of our bookmarklets onto one server with a backup server to go with it. And unfortunately, what this will probably mean for the end users and the players out there that use any of our tools is they will probably end up having to update all their bookmarklets when we go through this process and transition to this. But the end result is what we're hoping to have is kind of like a nice fail-safe so you won't have any interrupted game time with regard to the book marklets written at Spockholm. That's going to take a little while for us to transition to, but that is something that's coming down the pike, and so I just wanted to get that out there to those players out there that use the tools, that anticipate that there's probably going to be some change to some of the URLs that we use. That's really the two big things that sort of happened this week as far as what we've got going on and what we're planning, and I just wanted to give everybody a heads up.
Nice. A lot going on. Well, how about you, Jennifer? What's going on in Mafia War, Loot Lady?
Oh, lots of stuff. I did put a picture of the application logo of the thing Pete just talked about on the blog.
Oh, cool.
It's pretty cool. It's the Spock guy with the big green check on him.
Nice.
So you can see it there. Not a whole lot's been going on. It's been kind of nice because we have all this stuff to do. Some of you, Pistol Pete, were unaware that Atlantic City had opened up Chapter 4.
I had no idea.
I didn't know there was more than one.
There's 4 now.
There's 4.
And there's still a coming soon sign, so we'll get more chapters. Chapter 4 is like the other 3. It's an energy hog and horrible ratios. But the interesting thing about it is the mastery item, which is called a parkour master, is dropping with the jobs. So some people, I got 5 of them, not counting the one I got for mastery.
Ah.
And there have been saying they're dropping even after you master the chapter. So I haven't played on it since I mastered it. But that's a pretty good armor item. It has really high stats, like in the hundreds.
Nice.
I don't know them off the top of my head. So you may want to do Atlantic City now. And I know we have Italy going on still, and we're all farming consumables. They did allow us to accept 10 cooked books and 10 hidden charges a day through our free gift system. I wish they would just make them giftable. It would be so much easier.
True.
Because, I didn't stay on bronze like I said I was going to. I couldn't help myself. So now when I have to go make more consumables, it's really taking a lot of energy, like about 120 per hidden charge, why some of the jobs require 2 of them a click. So it's going to take a while for people to finish Italy.
Oh, it's insane. I mean,
yeah. I'm almost done, but
yeah.
I've been kind of using energy refills as much as I can because I've been fighting a lot.
And plus we're getting them more often right now.
Yeah.
Yes. Which is actually decent. I know I resisted it a little bit earlier. It is good. I'll never finish Moscow. I'll probably never finish Bangkok. But it has helped me with those stupid little mini games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That they're trying to get me to do. So
I wish they would keep these energy packs going past Valentine's Day, but that's when they're going to stop.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish that they would give us some stamina packs too.
I know you do.
You placate to the e-whores, but the rest of us.
Well, I've been using my energy to get more stamina, and I've been running.
Huh?
I've been fighting nonstop for the past 2 days, but I'm using my energy packs and my own energy to level so I can get more stamina.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been quite easy to do with all these refills that are available right now. So
I like it.
There was a incident yesterday, or it was the day before, where the fighting high-end loot, the group 4 with the frogs and the scrubbers, they weren't dropping very well. The ratio was way down, but that seems to have corrected itself. And today I've actually seen an increase of what it was when it was first implemented. So I don't think I'll ever get 500 of everything, but I have about 100 of everything.
Better off than I am.
Why don't you send me 75% of what you got?
Because they're not giftable. If they were,
there's another fail for Zynga. We need to make it all giftable.
Yeah, it would be nice if fighting loot was giftable, but it's not.
Daddy needs some more stuff.
And we did they did hint there's been these live forum, there was one so far, a forum board question and answer session, and they did hint that they were going to think about bringing better loot items to robbing.
Oh, nice.
That so
Good
I
for
think
Pete.
that alleviate their
Pete.
robbing's
Me, totally.
when you rob, you get a way better experience stamina ratio, so you'll level quicker from robbing versus fighting. but you're not going to get any of the loot. The loot that drops from robbing is just horrific.
I bet there's a chance of that changing. So that would be good.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of robbing, not specifically robbing, but we're talking about robbing and fighting. In one of our real early episodes, we talked about the fight mastery of whether or not you could get above 100. Mm-hmm. And I know you, Jennifer, you thought for sure that they could get above 100. We've actually now met a person that's actually got level 100 in the fight mastery.
Wait, was that the one on the Mafia Wars Gods?
That was the one on the Mafia Wars Gods.
Well, but she hasn't mastered level 100 to 100% yet.
No, so but she's gotten to level 100. We were wondering if anybody was even going to get to 100.
So it may not go past 100, though.
Well, customer support said it was infinite. Okay. But it'll be interesting to see if she actually, once she gets 100% mastered, then we'll know for sure if she gets to level 101.
Right.
Because like with robbing, once you get to level 10, you still have to fill the bar still. So, but yeah, I saw that picture too. So I was excited.
Awesome.
It'll probably take her a while though to get to 101. This is kind of funny, but they have added the wheelman bonus to stamina jobs. But before you get all excited, it still takes your stamina. So you'll get the bonus and it'll say you use or no energy used or whatever it says, but they still take out your stamina. So it's kind of...
So they were right. You didn't use any energy. You used stamina in its place.
And you got the bonus. I don't know if they're planning on fixing that, but that's how it stands right now. And the only other changes, they did a little nerfing on the experience energy ratios for some of the jobs.
Nerfing?
Yeah, they reduced them again. Adriana Jurek from the Mafia Wars Gods, she made a nice little spreadsheet that has the differences.
See, I wonder if they did that specifically because they've got more packs out there. Energy packs. I bet after the energy packs go back to normal 24-hour windows, the stats will jump back up again.
Well, that'll be nice. Because Italy's really hard. And if you're going to get nerfed on your ratios, that makes it even worse. And that's about all the new stuff. We do have a Valentine's Day event coming up. Looks like it's a loot event where you have to send gifts back and forth, but things drop with jobs. It sounds kind of complicated. Right now we only have what customer support 411 says. So I think it'll make more sense once we actually see it in game. When we can expect to see it, I have a feeling it might even be as like today or tomorrow.
Cool. Awesome.
But it's a little bit different from our traditional gifting events, but we still have to accept gifts, which people are not liking. I posted the monthly statistics for Mafia Wars, and it seemed like all the comments on my blog were related to people don't like playing anymore because it's a begging event. We have to beg and spam for everything we get, and we can't do things on our own.
Wow. Well, do you have anything else you want to add before I cut away?
Nope.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Hey, nephew. Nephew? Wonder where nephew is. First time shopping left unattended. Not very happy. Let me look through receipts, see what nephew been up to. Oh, no. Why did I bother leaving the shop to nephew?
Oh, did you say, oh no, who's here?
Nephew.
Uncle! How was Erie?
I never made it to Italy.
You don't make it to Erie? You made new friends at TSA, right?
Oh, nephew, you don't know the half of it. But I'm looking over receipts. What have you done?
I make you good trades. 2 women. One of them said they know you. Diamond Girl.
Oh, no, not Diamond Girl.
Oh, yeah, she had huge diamonds. I told her, you not looking at diamonds.
But nephew, you traded brass knuckles?
Look all the brass we got. Hey, look these. We've got bullfry knives.
Oh my goodness gracious, nephew. Did you not read my list? Before I left you the list.
They don't stinking wrist.
No, the list. I told you specifically what not to trade.
Oh, they're probably a Grinch.
A Grinch?
No, you don't speak English? Grinch. You don't know Wookie Grinch?
No glitch.
Oh, no.
You no play by the glitches. Only get you in trouble. This get you
I know
much hot
it's
water.
Grinch.
Oh, you make me so sad, nephew. I think it's time now we fight.
Uncle, you don't want to fight. Oh, no.
I have samurai sword.
Oh, no.
It look like a 900-year-old man, but I'm gonna take you down, nephew. Oh, you hit me in the eye. You little nasty booger.
I'm not Booker here. I'm Adventure Nerds. Come on, Miyagi. Take me out. Grasshopper be here all day long.
Oh, you think I'm not very tough as an old man? I got years practice kung fu.
Only thing strong about you is your scent.
Very true, but nonetheless, I can take you down. Shaolin style.
You go for it, Rondai. Ooh.
Trader no go, always open.
We're back on the Informant podcast with Miggs, Chainsaw, Chester, and the family life. Hey, Chester, how are you tonight?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you.
Wonderful.
Having a lovely day.
Yes. Love is in the air.
Yes, it is.
Valentine's Day.
I know. I hope
It's
you
coming
got
up.
your wife something sweet.
Baby, that's just me. That's all she
Well-
gets. She doesn't need anything else.
What's up for Valentine's?
Well, Valentine's Day, Zynga is actually helping me sponsor something. It's called the Love Hurts Mock War. It's going to go on the 13th and the 14th. Start at midnight on the 13th, so 12:01 on the 13th. Everybody can jump in, and it'll be a massive free-for-all. And Zynga's backing it, and they're throwing out some random loot stuff to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some other surprises that are going to happen. But again, this is going to be a mock war. People that don't know what that means, it's you go in, you sign up, you get access to a spreadsheet with links, and everybody can go in, and you
Nice.
ice the hell out of each other.
It's going to be fun.
It is a lot of fun. There's been a lot of free-for-alls that are out there. And I know that some other families have free-for-alls going on. But when you get bored with those, jump over to ours. It will be a lot of fun. And again, we're going to have some, Zynga's going to be sending out some swag.
And this is their first sponsored Zynga Mock War, correct?
That is true.
And so this is cutting edge.
Yes, and so they've asked me to host it. So I will be hosting it, and we'll have a good time. So
Yes.
everybody start looking for that. It'll be the Love Hurts Mock War. It'll be a link. You can find it on probably the Loot Ladies website, the Informant Podcast website. I think that Zynga will actually be posting it on their site somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
in the forums or someplace.
It's going to be
So-
everywhere.
It's going to be everywhere, and they're talking about this being massive.
Yes.
So the
One to not
spreadsheets,
miss.
yep. So it's real easy to get in. There will be a sign-up thread for you to go in. So once you find the group, again, you get the link to the group. The group is going to have a sign-up thread in the discussion board. And all you need to do is click on a link that's there, fill in the form, submit it, and then jump back in on the 13th and 14th and play your little heart out.
It should be fun.
Yeah.
It will be fun, Jen. Welcome to the family life.
Yes. We've got all kinds of exciting things going on. We rock.
And another thing that this will do is this will give people who don't really know what families do when they go to war against each other. This is part of it. So a lot of people gather links and get spreadsheets up, and the whole family goes against another family. So you'll get to have a taste of how wars actually go on within the families. And if you like that, there's going to be a ton of families out there. Watch them, see how they act with each other, see how they post and the fun that they have. And at that point, if you like one of the families, just message one of them. People were asking again about fair fight rules. Is that you
Yes.
asking?
Yes, actually, a lot of people I've realized lately don't actually understand the fair fight rules. So if you could clarify that for some listeners, that'd be awesome.
Okay. Well, fair fight rules are it's more of a general idea that everybody holds true to. Again, in the commission, we had fair fight rules. We talked about it, and that's in the Mafia War Commission that we helped start. It's a bunch of different families that act kind of like the UN. We draft up rules and things like that and try to mediate between families and things. But we had adopted fair fight rules a long time ago, and MIG has always stood by fair fight rules.
Mm-hmm.
And what this is it's very simple. If you see somebody on the fight list, take them out. Take them all the way down to the ice or the kill. That's fine. But then walk away. If the person comes back and attacks you back, now you're at the decision point. Do you want to go back and attack them and just have a little bit of fun? Or do you want to walk away? Because usually that person that comes back at you is just PO'd that you attacked them.
It's just a little payback.
Yeah, that's what I do. People will come at me. I'll go back and tap you. If I lose, I'll probably walk away. Otherwise, I'll take you back down to an ice. Now, if they come back at you, you guys can go tit for tat. Watch out, though, because at that point, they may pass your link up to another family member to get you to stop. So
right.
It really is going to depend on the individual how far they're going to go with you. They may go 2-3 ices and then just leave you alone. But if you come back again and again and again, they're going to take action against you.
Mm-hmm.
So fair fight rules, go on the fight list, take them out to the ice. If they retaliate back. If you want to keep going from there, well, now you're off of fair fight rules. You guys are in your own little tiff.
Right.
And that's when you're talking about people sitting on each other. Sitting on each other, that's not good. It's when you just pick somebody's link and you just go on it 24/7. Okay?
Exactly.
In a war, you can expect to get sat on. In a war, fair fight rules do not apply.
Mm-mm.
So if somebody declares war on you, you're toast. That's it. They're coming after you until there's a ceasefire, and that could be either somebody's written apology or everybody just decides to walk away, things like that. Whatever the case may be, that you guys resolve it. But you're going to.
And when you're in a war, don't hit list people.
Well, here's the thing: is that hit listing and serving somebody.
That's different.
There's a difference here.
Mm-hmm.
Hit listing is, I don't like you. I'm just going to put you on the hit list.
Right.
Okay.
Because I can't beat you.
Exactly. Serving somebody. If I'm going to serve somebody, I'm going to take your link. I'm going to make sure somebody else is on that same server that I am. Okay? Because there's a bunch of different servers. There are threads out there. If you want to find out what server you're on, there are threads out there that you can do that.
Right.
Okay? When you serve somebody, you find somebody else in your family and say, hey, I'm going to put this link up, take them out. And so you hit list the person, the other person in your family sees it, they kill you. That's called serving, okay? That's okay to do in a war. But I'm not talking about that. I want to talk about rivals list.
Yes.
Yeah.
How they changed the rivals page.
Beautiful.
I thought that people were not attacking me because they switched the you've attacked and people that have attacked you, they switched them.
Yeah, they changed it to
And
the bottom.
I'm looking in there, I'm going, nobody's hitting me, but I'm dying. What the hell's going on? And then I realize it's down at the bottom. So Zynga, thanks for the heads up on that. But I have to say, I can deal with that because I love your win.
Yes.
Your win is giving me that little plus sign on the far right-hand side that allows me to add people to my rivals list.
I love it.
That is bloody phenomenal.
Beautiful.
You've done two things that have made us families very happy. So Zynga, allowing us to use New York money to heal, huge frickin' win.
Yes.
Major
Cheers.
frickin' props for that. Rivals list.
Love
speechless.
it. Yeah. Oh,
Absolute
not again.
speech. That's the second time I'll be speechless.
Yeah, you were happy about the health healing in New
Yeah,
York.
I mean, these are two things that are absolutely phenomenal for families.
So you and what you're doing for us, Zynga, is you've left Chester speechless more than once now. So wow.
That's right. You're saving people's eardrums.
Thank you.
I think I'm going to do a shout out to the Magic Man at Meg. You know who you are.
Nice.
You're helping out again tonight, losing some sleep to help us out with during one of our wars. So
You rock.
appreciate your time and the stuff that you're putting in. Jan?
I'm going to give a shout out to Addie. I have good news. She got her blog back. So
Yay.
Cool.
her original blog is back and running. And I'm very happy for her because it would be really sad. Like if I lost my blog, I know how it would really be hard to deal with. And I know it was sad for her. So now it's happy. It's all back.
That is cool.
And we're happy too.
Jan?
Well, I want to give a shout out to Ross McKay and Stephen Donovan for their help today. They've been great. And I have one other shout out to Brian Lee from MIG. Been having a lot of fun when he's been driving the drive-by bus lately. So I wanted to say hi to him too.
Spocktonian, what you got for shout outs?
I'm going to shout out to Ann. She posted the message, 2 shows ago when we talked about double dipping on the gifts, and I didn't have her name handy, and I just wanted to give her a shout out for that. And then, of course, as usual, I'll give a shout out to all the Spocktonians, to Ike Meyer for all the help he does now at Spockholm, and to Martin, and just wishing everybody goodwill. And then we've crossed over the 50,000 download mark.
Awesome.
Good. Thanks, everybody.
Well, and since we did cross over the 50,000 mark and closing in very fast on the 5,000 fans, I, as well as the rest of the crew here, I'm sure, and Chester will chime in any minute, wanted to say how much we appreciate you as fans and appreciate all the feedback and all the support that you guys have given us through these last few months that we've been doing this show for you. And we will continue to keep on keeping on.
Yes, thank you all. Rocks.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's over. Yeah, it's 50,203.
Sweet.
And I think that's going to be it for this show. I want to thank everybody again for listening. Hey, Jen, where do you think they can find us?
They can find us on the web at informantpodcast.com. You can also find our fan page on facebook.com/informantpodcast.
Or you can leave us an email at tip@informantpodcast.com.
Hey, I think you can also find us on Twitter at InformantPod.
And you can always leave us a rant on our rant hotline, which is 707-847-6852, 707-TIP-6852.
You have been listening to the Informant Podcast, the place where family is first.
I wanna cars, get 'em crashing to the brave new world. I wanna ride.